But you are embodied by a weakness. One weakness. You're not aware.
You have reached your I like, can you repeat that? But you have a weakness.
He has a weakness that he's not aware. Actually, I think you are aware of it. You know, every powerful person, barricades
Yeah.
the weakness
Yeah.
by success.
Barricades. Major.
That's what you have done to your weakness.
What if he doesn't know his? What if he doesn't know his weakness?
This means
He's not aware of his weakness.
Problem. I don't think it's a problem. What can I call it? Your recent condition, my friend.
Your recent conditions.
I've known this man for a long time.
That's major.
There were times when I was standing next to this man. He would stand like this. And I'd say, Mara, this man can stand his ground. Now I am not sure.
It's unbelievable.
You know this guy? This guy used to be one of the most confident guys I know.
Ever.
This guy was one of the... You could rival my confidence. Now!
You could rival his confidence.
This man's confidence was so solid that he was not even aware that he was confident. Now
he doesn't know his weakness.
my friend, you know I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I'm also waiting. I want to see the proof.
The weakness is confidence. This guy's confidence has went down ever since he obtained his masters.
Yeah.
This guy, when he did not have a master's and he was studying towards his degree, this guy was living life. The illusion of entitlement is a weakness.
Illusion of entitlement. The fuck?
When you feel that because you have attained something, you deserve something. That's the illusion of entitlement. That's what we are suffering from. That's why you see people that never want to speak English. But now, obviously, when I leave, I'm expecting a particular level of income.
Particularly.
Now, I feel that I'm entitled to.
Yeah,
I have
it's
done
English.
all the training that was done to me.
Major crude English.
You see? But you, my friend, you were free. During your undergrad life. Now I see why a lot of women who are successful, even not successful, educated, they're very difficult. Because they're not difficult, but they find it very difficult to find happiness. The same thing applies to my friends. Same. Were you not denying you? Were you not denying you? Nah, I don't go to high school. Girls, why are you not denying that? Wait. I know where you're coming from, but I'm going to answer. Yeah.
There you are.
I know, I'm still No. My friend, yes.
You had to go round and round and round and round.
Yes, let's understand this.
You know, when a man is about to scream out publicly, there's serious quack. Very simply to say your illegitimate complaint. Or
Illegitimate
you
complaint.
tend to go around hoovering information.
That is false.
My asthma, misfortunate.
You're
not supposed to be,
Yeah.
brought forward and fought. And because you are in a silent competition with another person. Wait, let me finish.
Right before you finish, I know where you're coming from. Eh? You know that, have you seen the school page? There was this doll, fiasco, ne? There's a white doll and it was 130 something rands, 140 rands, and then there was a black doll, there was 90 rands, 100 rands, 99 rands next to it.
Yes.
So people were saying this is racism, what, shop right? Only to find out that when that was clarified, it was just a misconception, a misunderstanding. That the price that was supposed to be to the teddy bear next to this white and black teddy bear, the dolls. There was a teddy bear next to it. That 99 something was supposed to be
Messing you
there.
up. He's messing you.
You see?
I'm going to give you
So
Okay.
now, my friend, since you have put out that my information, the information acquired,
Yo.
is spurious. Illuminate me, my friend.
Yo!
Tell me. What seems...
That is enlighten me, right?
You are very fortunate.
Yes.
Because I'm going to explain.
Yes.
You're very fortunate. You're very fortunate. I was expecting something else.
Lopan.
Tell me
Wait.
before I caution the guys.
Before you go to the guys or
I have
a
to
guy.
caution the guys about this. It's a concern. You cannot be a shark
Shit.
and buy a pool to reside. That's not the natural order of things.
Sure.
When you are a shark, you reside where sharks reside. Yes. No shark goes around hunting ants.
Yo.
You get that? So
Ne?
that's why I need to caution the guys.
So you basically say I cannot.
The guys.
I cannot
Not the
live-
guy.
I cannot live big in a small town. I'm going to deliberate on that.
Yes, yeah, do that. Tell me the information that was
One.
wrong. Yes.
I do not.
Give him a chance. Give him a chance.
I do not owe any one of you an explanation. But
No,
out of
yes,
sincerity,
yes,
Out of his sincerity.
yes.
all you guys are very.
Shit.
I'm going to make it easier.
Mm.
One, you see, I look younger. Very young.
Are you young?
I'm not.
How old are you?
Let him explain.
Wait.
Let him explain.
Yes.
Okay, stop interjecting.
Yes.
I look younger and very versatile. So
Shit.
when I walk
Young and versatile.
on the street,
Yes.
girls or young girls, they tend to think I'm their age and they propose to me in most cases.
Yes.
I'm sure it's
I
clear
never
to you.
I never exchange numbers with small kids, particularly because I have a young sister in grade 10 and in grade 9. So now, this girl Kia, I know her very well. She's Kia. Yes.
Which where does she school? So that we are clear on who we are talking about. Where does she school?
The lady that I
But
was
we are
trying to tell me
clear.
that she's studying go Denver, because she was at Daniel. So I'm going to tell you what happened.
Where Daniel is teaching?
Yes. So
I think you're clear again.
yes.
The second time.
No,
This information was brought to light by Daniel. Daniel said to me, I've seen a picture in one of the girls' pictures. One of the girls' phone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Your
I was-
picture?
My picture, yes.
Mhm.
And I was like, who's that? She said, it's Kia. I didn't even know who Kia was at that particular point. But then, when I went to investigate, because there's a particular person that stays going unit, is it 9 or 8? I think that's what she stayed that we had a business with.
Mm.
So this person is not a friend, she's more like a sister because they're staying in the same street with this young girl. I've seen her, I know her.
I've seen
She
it, I
told me
know.
before-
I like that. I've seen it, I
She
know.
told me before that this young woman is interested in me. Told me this lady. We met in court.
Mm.
So when I was told that a picture of me was found in a phone, I spoke to this lady that I usually speak to, the older one.
Yes.
So I told her, why do you give this kid my numbers? But she alleged that no, she took the numbers from my phone. So I said, give me the number of this girl. It took about yesterday.
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 Heba.
Yes.
Hey.
She gave me the number. Because I think they've been going in regulars. She gave me the numbers of this girl. Then I spoke to this young woman. She's a young woman. High school. One of the fellow no. Well, I took your numbers from her. She was very honest. I took your numbers from her and I'm sorry and stuff like that, things like that. So, for you guys to be so excited,
Excited.
jumping to conclusions as to whether I'm fucking or molesting, because it doesn't even fucking, it's molesting.
Yes. No. Yes. Talk.
That I'm
Yes, yes,
molesting
talk.
kids in the profession that I'm with. You know, when you sleep with a woman, when you're called a pedophile, you're seen as a pervert,
Yes.
which does not associate anywhere near my profession as a barrister. So, you have to understand, my friend, that, like I said, I do not owe any one of you an explanation of any sort. So if you guys are excited about whatever discovery that you guys have made, we does not even hold any waters. For me, you guys are misguided, and you guys must be in a position where you
Misguided.
guys are now. You must be in a position to be.
Breath taking. He's taking breath.
No, I'm listening. You tell
No,
me
you
what
must be, yes, I'm telling you.
Yes.
You must be in a position to be incited and excited by facts proven before you can.
Yes.
You cannot sit in a room.
Yes.
You cannot sit
Yes.
in a room, be masturbating about something that is out of context. That is way too sad. Very bad. And then you guys came to me and said, Semi, you've been fucking a high school kid, or you fuck a number of high school kids. And the worst part is this particular one girl whose picture was, my picture was found in her phone. Otherwise, there's nothing beyond that. Unless you guys
Which is sometimes you can acquire it through WhatsApp. WhatsApp, you can acquire it through WhatsApp if you got a number.
My point is, if I had a trend or a tendency of behaving that particular manner, you understand what I'm saying? There must have been a line that I've been following. You understand what I'm saying? To say, Semi, but what you're doing is not. Even now, I have friends who sleeps with high school kids.
Yeah.
I'm against that. I don't like it. It can never be promoted.
Tell me.
No, I know teachers who are exposed to high school environment stuff.
There's even a school full of...
Guys, listen. I'm never going to judge them. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not a teacher. Right?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to come up with something. Guys, I'm not a teacher.
Yeah.
One thing that changes how we think is the environment that we come into. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're exposed to high school kids who conduct themselves like adults, and you being a male person with great or high levels of testosterone in you, you're bound at some point to behave exactly or act towards that
Yeah.
I don't know, interest or like that you would have developed. But my point would be, I cannot sit here, not as a teacher, and come and judge you as a teacher if you have done something with that, which is happening, because come on, we're human beings. I can easily say to you, I'll never fuck a fat chick. Right? But the day I do it, I'm never going to tell you.
Obviously.
You understand what I'm saying? Because
that one, a lot of you have done the fetish, but they do that underground.
I have my principles and my ideologies, and I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them to myself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You can come up with your fallacious appeals. Yeah, fallacious appeals to come and mislead us and make us believe that you this particular
malicious.
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 It's still correct.
It's still correct, yeah.
Correct, yes, fallacious or malicious.
See, let's establish a ground.
Let's establish a ground.
Now tell me.
But what are you studying? What are you studying?
I'm studying economics.
Okay.
Now, Semi, you have just said that I'm interested in this one. The girl what it's not
Important.
It's not important. We'll get back to that.
Get back.
It be necessary. Now tell me, Semi. You are saying, that's a very bold statement. You have to substantiate that statement. You are saying that no. I want to understand it. You're saying, I am against. I have friends that are sleeping with high school girls. I'm totally against that.
Correct?
You are totally against that.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's
not reason special drugs.
Hello.
Hey, my gents.
Yes. Now, I want to understand. Why are you saying you personally? I agree. This is your own view, your principle.
Hence, I use the word personal.
Yes. Now tell me, why are you saying you're against it?
I will tell you.
I will tell you. Let us understand what is high school here. High school, we're talking grade 10, 11, 12. Yes.
I will tell you.
Yes. And you finish school when you are, the other age is 18.
Yes.
I think it's 18.
I don't think.
Yes. Now tell me. Let me just understand it.
Guys, you know the social standards that we're living in today, they're different from what we used to live in the past. Children are exposed to social networks, medias of some sort, and then they get
And like, I hate it than you.
different views and perspectives about life. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, high school, a grade 7, a grade 8, a grade 9 or 10, they see themselves as grown-ups. Why? Because of the media and the social networks have opened a room for them in the world of the adults. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, them sitting there thinking,
Nice explanation.
them sitting there thinking, I'm an adult, I'm old enough to take decisions that I can. Instead, given
You can't stop them.
exactly given the conundrum of rights
Even
that
if you
they
try to,
are
you
exposed
just-
to by our constitution. So my point would be, listen, a grade 9, a grade 10, I cannot sit and speak sense into this guy. Wait, let me finish.
We said it's grade 10, 11, 12.
It doesn't matter.
Standard 9, 10. Okay, let's say standard 9, 10.
It doesn't really matter. Can I tell you something?
10.
It's standard 9 and 10.
Standard 8,
Standard
9.
No,
8, 9,
standard
10.
Okay, let's say 8, 9, 10, yes. You know, when a girl like that comes to me, you know already what's in my head. She's trying to come here and prove a point that I'm old and I can compete with you on that particular level.
Yeah.
I can give you the challenge that you get from my sisters, of my elders. You understand what I'm saying? So now, she's going to come to, I mean, I'll never, ever, I'm telling you, I've never came across a girl who's in their school and try to speak to sense to them and then they respond in that particular fashion online and I'm satisfied. You know why? Because they are kids. You understand what I'm saying? I always exploit their level of thinking. Why? Because they come to me with that, you know what, we know all those things.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you so uptight? Wow. I'm also old. I'm doing these things. Wow, I'm teaching people all that. For me, it does not make it right. It will never, it will never, ever make it right. Our society today.
Honorable members of the jury. Honorable members of the jury. How are you? Hi, man.
What can you ask him what his what does he have? He has to have a comment on that.
No,
he has to have a comment on the how the world has opened.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm interested in that one. That one. You are right. It's really nice to.
But before, because I was, let me make the last point.
Yeah.
The last point would be, guys, now I'm still morally bound and I'm an African.
Yeah.
And that remains what it is. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, there's change. Yeah? But I will never, ever accept what is wrong to be correct just because of we live in different times, guys. It's wrong to sleep with a child.
Yeah.
It will never be correct. Guys, now I see those girls as children and they should remain children in my eyes. Maybe one day you guys will find me having slept with one of the high school kids and stuff like that. I do not know what explanation or advance, but I'll be wrong. You guys should know it. Morally, even legally I'm not wrong because of they're over the age of 16 and stuff like that. Morally, guys, it does not stand. I cannot.
Okay, what's the age of
It's 16.
16, huh?
Yes.
So
It's not actually 17 because when you have sex with a 16-year-old, it's statutory rape. You get
so
17,
17
It's fine.
it's fine.
Yes.
So what grade is what grade is 17?
17 will be
You told 11, 12.
Yeah.
But I know others that are doing that are 20 years that are still doing great job.
Of course. There are
Yes.
a lot of factors.
Now-
that lead to that.
Now, say, according to you, man, I've seen that you have concluded this on moral grounds. Ne?
And legal.
You pillar your perspective on morals. Ne? Now, by my understanding, an idea that you have accepted, you usually conclude that it's the truth.
No.
An idea, no, listen, an idea that you accept, ne? Everything that you perceive to be the truth is an idea that you accepted.
Okay,
And everything that you deem is lies, it's an idea that you rejected.
Exactly.
The same goes for morals. Ne? No one gave you morals. You grew up and you saw this. These
not
are
right.
my principles.
Yeah. However,
Now, let me just understand something. He's saying that high schools, the kids. This is a good perception that you have. As to this thing that they are kids, like he said, that those that are 21, that those that are even 26. So everyone who's under the umbrella of high school is still a kid, according to you.
Yes. I'll tell you why. Guys, you know, one, this is how it is. I'm going to use Latin to break it down for you. There's a term that we say it's inspection in loco.
yeah.
There's a term that we call loco in core. Yeah? What they mean basically is when one conducts inspection in loco, basically inspect the surroundings and the people that you deal with. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when a man thinks with his dick, he does not do that. Yeah? And then loco in core simply means the scene where the said occurrence will take place. Right? And then the malfiance come in here. Malfiance is actually a novel act. Comes in here. When a man thinks of sex, reality stops and just think of that particular 2 minutes,
2
and
minutes.
to get done with it.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain something to you. Ne?
Yes.
The reason why I've stopped myself from looking at high school kids in that particular manner is, one, kids grow, guys. Some of them, they portray themselves as adults. You go to Red Dogs, you go to El Nino, you find 15-year-old, 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
You do not know.
Yeah, true that.
You do not know.
Yeah.
Now, when you're going to have sex with that particular kid, one, the question of age, you're never going to ask it. You understand? The question of what are you doing, why are you studying, you don't care about
perhaps you're
those
under
things
influence at that moment.
At that particular moment. I've seen people,
And it all depends what level of education you have, because
Exactly.
you might just go like, hey, you having fun.
you don't even think about those things. It's fun, it's fun, then that is what it is. You're thinking, this is an opportunity, I got it, I'm going to grab it quickly and run with it. Ne? The next thing you see yourself in court. Why? Stationary. My point would be, ne? The reason why I desist from engaging with those ladies or those girls at that age is because of, I've seen guys, Johnny, come into court. I represent people in court. What's the statutory rape? Why? The explanation is, I did not know she was young. I did not know she was young.
Yeah.
Ignorance, my friend, is not bliss. Ignorance is not an excuse.
It's not bliss.
Ignorance is tragedy. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. You find yourself in a tragic situation that you're never gonna turn back. I'm
Yeah.
not saying, guys, it's gonna happen. But basically what I'm saying is, look at this situation holistically. I'm not in a moral stance you can, you know what, judge people and stuff. Like I said, I'm never gonna judge anyone. But what I'm saying is that, be very careful, guys. I mean, it's very dangerous. And by now, they want to be older. They never
Yeah.
want to tell you they are young. They will sleep with you.
And
And
that
the
is-
next thing when she gets home,
and that
the
is-
mother says, "Where are you coming from?"
Shuck.
And then the Manori, Negna Lopa.
Yes.
The next minute you see, police comes in. That's what, guys, that is, I'm sorry, ne? It says that maybe I was exposed to this particular environment of law. The legal fraternity just told me that certain things you're not supposed to do. You know, sometimes I can be very angry. Can I tell you something? That day I was very angry. You understand? And very unreasonable. Should I have laid a hand, I would have regretted it until today. Because it's very easy for you to go to jail, Joe. You understand what I'm saying? But as I was arguing and making a lot of noise, part of me, that hooliganism in me, kept on saying, do it. But there is a responsible part of me was suppressed by the level of hooliganism in me.
Yeah.
Yes, but I knew the truth. I cannot stand before the court and say, I was angry. It's not an excuse, my nigga. You've done it, you knew it was not wrong. So my point would be, when you come, and it's going to be very unfortunate. No, this girl presented herself as an adult. The truth of the matter is, she's not an adult. She's not of age of maturity.
Yeah.
She's a kid, and that is just that. All I'm saying, guys, is that be careful.
Yes, same. I've heard you. Now let me just. I want you
Conclude.
to unravel something.
Please don't find me to be rude.
Yes. You have clearly. What? You have clearly constructed your perception of why you want to cannot sleep. A high school year. Now tell me this.
Constructing a perception.
Now, Femi, do you have a
Yeah, let
problem
me come.
with
Let me record for me. I was recording this conversation. I don't want to cut it.
You're recording it?
I'm gonna come back. No, just put it like this. When he's talking to you, you face it to him.
Okay.
When you're talking, yes, I like it.
Proceed.
Yes, Femi. You know there are first years, ne?
Yeah.
There are first years who are 18 years old.
Yes.
Ne?
Oh, it's a video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let me just put it like this.
Who are 17 years old.
But you're about to finish. Why can't you wait? Are you?
Okay,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There are first years who are about 17 years old. Ne? I just want to understand this umbrella high school word that you use. Now, say, would
I'm
you
coming,
be
Philip.
comfortable sleeping with a first year student?
For me,
Yes.
I'll tell you, my friend, with no
Regret.
listen, with no deliberate intent, ne? I would not overskip you, envelope you, or mystify you into believing something that is not happening. Ne?
Mystify.
One, I'll tell you one thing. Ne? I do not know who I've done things with this year, right? And I'll tell you something. I'm very uncomfortable to walk to Ngandla, which is a rest reserved for first years, particularly.
Particularly.
Yes, you know, I've never walked into a particular race, and I don't see myself going into that race with an intent to go see a girl.
And
in fact,
a lot of guys have done that.
yes, in fact, I've met a girl who's staying on Gandla. Yes, that I'm still talking to even now. You understand what I'm saying? But one thing that I've cleared out to her is that I'm not fucking you, please. One thing that I've cleared out is I will never, ever, ever come to your rest. It does not sit well with me. And it plays too. I feel very uncomfortable to go to those races.
Let's raise the stakes.
You feel uncomfortable or you went there?
No.
Why?
Been there?
Why?
Those races.
No, I've never been to Uganda.
Herman, I want to understand this. Semi says he will never sleep with in high school girl.
Yes.
Understandable. Yes, okay.
I don't know.
I'm trying to dissect illusions here. Yeah? I'm actually trying
Dissect illusions.
to separate what is and what is not.
Yes.
Ne? Semi is under the
But
impression.
then there are those first years who don't look like first years.
That's my argument.
Yeah, how about
Even
that?
my
How
Semi,
about that?
if you meet a
How
girl,
about those ones that came
you
to
like
the
it,
first year, but
and then you find
age-
you like it and you find that she's first year? Are you going to say, no, I'm never going to sleep with you?
You see,
No, it
what I
depends
said.
on maturity.
No, that's what I said. That's what
Maturity is key.
keep talking about.
Maturity is
Guys,
key.
now I'd like to perceive myself as a sapiosexual.
maturity is key.
A sapiosexual is someone who's triggered by the intelligence of another person.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yes.
So,
That's good.
yes. So when I meet again and I speak to them, you know what I'm saying? Most one thing that I
I just want
would,
to
Then you
finish.
deliver the food.
I just wanna
whilst
finish,
you're-
yeah.
okay.
one thing that I would want to establish with her is the level of understanding and how we're going to interact. You understand? As much as it's going to be a sexual transaction, there are other things that will be involved. Right? So, one, I said, let's minimize the risk. But when I'm in the university and meeting a university student, I will know she will not be under the age of 16 years old.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Hence I said, it's not necessarily that, I'm saying, you know what people are doing is wrong. What I'm saying, guys, is, guys, be careful. I'm exposed to legal fraternity. I've seen guys coming to court for about 15 years. But it's because of they look old and stuff like that. So the risk of dating high school girls is that possibly you've slept with a 14-year-old, you've slept with a 15-year-old, you did not know because of their bodily features and how they present themselves to you. Like I said,
That's the thing. If you are a child, you are a child and you are not mature enough.
we can do what?
You can tell who's not mature
No,
enough. Why not you just want the fact?
no, you can't.
What
You
are
see,
the intentions
so
want
you
to
can't.
with this person?
You can't, my friend.
No,
I'll tell you.
no, if your
You
mind is
can't.
clouded by the sex,
No,
you will do it. You will do it. No, you
my
won't
point
even
is, let's minimize the risk. Keep thinking about the risk is great. Then minimizing it is very important. Keep thinking one thing. That's my point exactly. You understand? I said it's fine. You can date high school girls if you want to, now. But the danger here is you do not know who you're going to sleep with and what age they are in. And when you come across them, you're not going to ask them their age, how old they are, what they do and stuff. No, you just want to do the business and get over.
because your mind is clouded.
Yeah.
Tell me, you have not answered me. You just said something that
Triggered you.
you said something like, if I meet someone in university, it means they are above 16.
Mm.
That is generally accepted.
Yes.
Unless it's for exceptional people, for exceptional events, where those ones come in and they are. Now, that on its own statement, ne, when you are to break it down, you're actually saying, now this one I'm clear. This one you will not see anyone 16 down. Clear.
If you knew.
Ne? If he knows. Ne? You also said something like you are enticed by the intelligence of another person. That's good. My question is, how do you measure intelligence of another person? Ne?
You don't measure intelligence.
How do you assess what this one is in my level of
No intelligence. Maturity.
courtship? Yes, how do you measure maturity? You see someone that dressed, do you see them?
That's the thing. If we're none of us, like, you meet a girl today, tomorrow you want to sleep with her. You don't spend time with that girl, even though your intention is to sleep with that girl. You will not know the maturity of that girl.
Also, it's spending time.
Knowing the person better. Or no, this person
No,
actually is not
guys.
better.
Now, actually, I want to. Now, I'm interested in Semi's morals. I'm not saying they're wrong. They're enticing. It's very rare you'd hear someone talking like this. So, I'm interested in what
It's rare.
values
It's rare.
morals. Okay, see. You're enticed by. So, if someone is 18 years old and you're enticed by their intelligence, will you go and would you date them or would you sleep with them? Okay, let's just get that one clear.
So how old are you?
I'm 27. Very old.
See? No, you're very old.
I'm very old. So now,
It was a human.
Yes, Semi.
most of us I'm sorry. Whether we're in university or high school, it doesn't really matter. We are psychologically dilapidated or decapitated, intellectually sequestrated. Why? Because of we fail to reason when we're supposed to reason. Lopang, I'm going to say something.
Yes.
It's really up to you whether you believe me or not. I've passed that stage where sex actually excites me that much for me to lose reasoning. My point would be, I don't use the word love to any girl that I come across anymore in my life. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can actually count the number of girls that I said, I love you too. You understand what I'm saying? And I meant it. So my point would be, I do not mislead anyone or lie to anyone in order to get into their pants, which is what most of us do. For example, which is where
spiking.
the problem comes in. Where the problem comes in. Yeah? When you see a young, vulnerable woman, you know one thing, things that they need to hear. I mean, for example, when you stay in postgrad, those first days they expect to be like you. They expect to be like you. They want to see themselves and stuff like that. So when you come and approach them, I was approached by a postgraduate. Can you believe it? Oh my God! And when you say these words,
It tells her.
when you say these words to them, I like you and stuff like that. Next thing you want to kiss them, they ask you. A kid will stop and say, "But what's going to come out of this?"
Yeah.
You know what you're going to say? I love you. Most people do. I love you. That word only. You gonna smack her out, and when you're done with that, you walk away. So now, let me tell you something. When I like somebody, I talk to them. I tell them whether it's going to be a sexual transaction or something else. And then if you don't agree, if you don't agree, that tells me that about their level of intelligence. How
if they don't agree to what?
To whatever agreement that you wanted to go. For example,
a woman who's mature will never say I love you in 2 days. They will never say that. A dumb girl will say that. That is a conclusive statement. No, we cannot rely on that one. We cannot limit it to 2 days or 5 days.
We cannot rely on
What's
that
not
It's not conclusive.
You're not going to after 2 days. 2 days will know. It's 9. But they do love you almost. What's wrong with that?
They don't love you.
What do they do?
They don't love you.
They enjoy what you are giving to them and they assume it's
What if
love.
you are not giving them? What
No.
if you are not giving them?
No,
any-
no,
They think that by telling you that you will give them.
No.
That's it.
No. You see that word, Lopa, those words, I love you, they've been abused
Too many times.
a lot. People don't even understand the depth of that particular word. And when a person comes to me and say, I love you, as I'm kidding,
In 2 days.
you are offending me. I'm offended.
But then do you act like you're offended?
Yeah?
Do you act like you're offended?
I do.
Don't say that.
I do. I tell them.
It's not time for such.
I do. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Those are strong words.
So,
Let's take time.
guys, maybe it's because of I have sisters or something like that. eh?
Guys, it's understandable.
Yeah, maybe it's because of that. Yeah? Because I know when a girl comes to me and say I love you, and then I go on to have sex with them, I know after that there's an expectation, a legitimate one that has been raised by myself through conduct, by simply sleeping with them. Even if I didn't say to them I love you, they may think that I said I love you and then I grabbed them and then slept with them. In their head, it's like we have a contract, we're in a relationship.
Why don't you
And then when I come back tomorrow to say no, I don't love you, it's something else. It goes back to the issue of psychological understanding of things. What is it that you want to do? And if you want to go sleep with 14-year-olds, this is the kind of conduct that will get you there. Because you don't even care about anything. You just want to see your dick inside.
Same, you
A
have
bee.
not answered me.
What is your question?
My question is same. You are being.
You are enticed. Semi is enticed by
Same is
intelligence.
being is being legal.
No,
Be legal with this man.
I must be.
Same, don't be legal with this man.
Use your morals. This is what we established. We established this. You're enticed by intelligence in a female. And then when you meet a female here, you are sure that the female is above 16 years old. My question is, would you sleep with let's say an 18-year-old or 19-year-old? 19-year-old intelligent female.
Yes.
When she talks, it's enticing.
There are many I've met them, of course.
So would you or would you
You
not?
think they are?
Yeah?
Would you or would you not? That is all that I'm asking. Would you or would you not?
Sleep with them.
Yes. Is it an ambiguous question or what?
It's a leading question.
Eh?
It's a leading question.
It's a leading.
Because you're commanding an answer from me. And that answer is not going to be fair.
No, I'm not.
No, it's a leading question. He's putting me in a spot. Would you or would you not?
No, we are actually dissecting the your moral state.
You know this man?
Eh?
You know this man, Sam?
You're an intellectual.
You know this man? The man who said that thing is the one that I was showing you. That man was speaking big grammar.
No, I see Patrick.
It's not Patrick, it's
Yeah,
me who sent that thing to the group.
This man. Me
It's
too, I
very
was
good.
listening to his.
I was listening to you.
She said, "That kind of plan in the middle."
Show me. I must listen to that.
This
man.
man.
So now, back to your question.
Yes, I'm not actually trying to expose you or anything. I'm just interested in your perception. I'm trying. I said my point here is to dissect.
He has masters in law.
also. Yeah. I said my point.
After a PhD, he's a doctor.
My point is to dissect illusion, from what is real.
Prof.
So would you? In a case,
Lumumba.
I've understood the high school ones. Now we've came to this one. An 18 or a 19-year-old, super intelligent.
Okay.
Super intelligent. She's displaying.
There are likelihoods that I might commit myself to a sexual conduct.
Oh yes, that's all.
There are likelihoods. There are likelihoods.
They are likely
In
who
fact, let me show you this thing. What?
They are likelihoods. Yeah, no, it's understandable.
Even now, let me show you this girl. Very beautiful young woman. Come close.
So the conclusion is that I would.
Yeah, it's a likelihood.
Yeah,
It's a likelihood.
That is a likelihood.
It's a likelihood.
That's all.
I never said I would. I said it's a likelihood. Be very careful with your choice of words. Look at this girl. She's just turned 19. No? Look.
No, and it's very difficult to tell who's 19 and
No. She told
who's.
me.
Okay, you see this?
Look how beautiful she is. No?
This is yes.
Don't do that.
No, I won't get. Okay, it's fine.
But can you see how beautiful
Yeah,
she is?
yeah.
Sorry.
Is it the girl we are talking about? She's cute, man.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, I wouldn't resist. And I don't want to lie.
You know, you wouldn't.
Seriously.
Look.
No, I wouldn't.
Look.
Yeah.
But you see, when I was
seriously.
speaking to her, she had symptoms of wanting a relationship from me. So we had a problem right there. You understand what I'm saying? Because I had choices. I could easily fuck her and destroy her soul. You know, let me tell you something.
And have a nice time.
You know, there's prosthetic for your arm. One is broken, right? There's prosthetic for your leg. One is broken. But there's no prosthetic
For your soul
One is broken.
and for your repetition.
So, exactly.
That's according to the level of your knowledge.
No, it's a fact. No, it's a fact.
A level of knowledge.
Is that prosthetic for your soul? Your heart?
Yes.
You know what is a prosthetic, my friend? What is it?
What is it? Tell me. Maybe we are.
It's that thing like for example, if your leg is broken, you can use that to
Get it back.
you can
No,
yeah,
not necessarily.
not
no,
to mend it,
the
but
fake, the fake one.
to at least assist you to aid you.
It's like Oscar.
Yeah.
His leg is prosthetic leg. Nah? But if your soul,
Let us just. You said it's what? It is basically it is something that fixes your.
exactly, that can replace actually what was broken, or lost, or amputated. Yes, let me put it
Yeah,
that way. If your leg
yeah.
was amputated,
Yeah,
or
that's
your arm
the-
was amputated, then they can have a
So you are saying
prosthetic
your soul
arm
is
or-
destroyed. It can never.
it cannot be mended, my friend. That's one thing. For example,
And I'm saying according to the level of your knowledge.
Level.
okay.
I'm not. You don't think that's a fact.
According to the level of your
Okay,
knowledge.
can we do this? No? Usually facts are built through statistics,
Uh,
right? That have been developed. So now, when you have a number
must I give you the
of
flight
people-
drive?
Yeah.
Let me just give you
When you
because
have a number
this
of people-
conversation is
Hey,
about
let's get in,
intellectual.
you'll come back.
Intellectualism.
when you have a number of
Just
people,
bouncing.
be men or women,
Okay.
who comes to you
Let's get
and
done.
says to you, the reason why
Let's
my
start
life
to
is
move.
so much
Okay.
is because of my first boyfriend. My